All right, guys. Today we are gonna be reacting to Andrew confronts woke feminist who doesn't accept she's woke. Wow, let's jump in.
On the table, do you consider yourself a feminist?
No.
No?
I've always said no.
I mean, you are, though.
How?
You
Oh,
just
for sure.
You just are. I mean, there's no getting
I'm not a
around it.
radical feminist, maybe that. But
Uh-huh.
I'm
Okay.
not.
I think people confuse feminism with wokeism.
Maybe.
A
Because
lot.
whenever they break it down on here, though, they kind of synopsisize the two. Because I don't think that we are oppressed or whatever. No, I
All
don't
right.
think
Are
we
you a
that.
feminist?
Yes, but definitely not woke.
You probably are on the woke side.
What makes me
Wow.
woke?
Well, what you use the word, what to you is woke?
Like I said, I don't agree with either extreme side, left or right.
You kind of have to be woke though to
let's
be
say
in
for a
an
second-
open relationship. It's kind of like a synonym. Like,
Let's say
What makes that
one
woke?
side.
I don't think anyone who's not woke will be in an open relationship.
Quick.
Yeah. Let's say one side is based. We say the word based for one side, and then woke
What does
for
that
the other.
mean?
Whatever the opposite of woke is.
Okay, but
What
what's
would be
woke?
whatever you think woke means?
No.
Whatever
what do
you think that
woke
is,
means?
right? We're drawing the parallel, try to figure out your stance.
Yeah, and I'm trying
So
to
I'm
figure out
just-
what you define so that I
Ah.
can see whether or not
Well,
I agree
okay,
with that.
so
And that
then-
was a
She
woke
she got butthurt. That's what's going on, guys.
So I just want to
that.
make sure.
Why?
That was very woke of you.
So I just want to
Why?
make. So
It's like the whole.
If you guys can't
hang
arrive
on.
within a minute, I'm moving it
So
on.
I just want to make sure.
Yo, Brian,
right?
Brian, come on, bro. What? You see, Andrew's trying to just lock her in. And you're just trying to. What are you trying to do here, man? Like, what is it, bro? Like, let him just get what he has to say. He's trying hard, but then you want to move the conversation. Sometimes I'll tell you something, guys. In my opinion, sometimes this could hurt Brian's show because he's getting emotionally drive to making these decisions. Because he's getting frustrated because these two females are playing the female game. But at the same time, he's not noticing that Andrew's trying to jump in and just tackle the idea that need to be tackled.
Does woke mean something to you?
Extreme far left.
Okay, great. So then, whatever the opposite of woke would be, right?
Extreme
Let's
far
say it's
right.
based, right? What does extreme far right entail? What does that mean?
Well, I think that just means, like you had said earlier, people who deck out their freaking shit in MAGA stuff and who are like brutally, if you don't agree with me, you're gonna rot in hell. That type of person.
Wow. Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then far left means.
Far left means that they think that people on the far right side are just never going to agree or we're never going to find.
She already messed up. You notice how she put that scripted on the far right, but she couldn't do it on the woke side? She just went back to people that don't agree with the far right. Wow. Wow, man, this is crazy.
Find like that middle ground and that we're
Oh.
just too separate to be able to like come back
Oh,
into the
they're the
middle.
good guys.
It doesn't tell me anything about
Yeah.
far left beliefs.
The far left beliefs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are
I gave
they?
you guys an opportunity to wrap this up,
Yeah.
so you guys each have.
Oh man, I just about to just click out this video, man. When he does that, it's just put me in a bad spot. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this because it's not. There's a reason why Andrew wanna stay on this point, guys. But I don't think Brian can catch it up. I know he has to run a show and everything, but just let them just go back and forward. This is what gets you views, by the way.
I need to know. It's important because
I believe
because
that-
if you say I'm not this thing,
Yeah.
right? And if I say woke is far left, and I ask you what a far left belief is, and you say
I
and it
just
just so
said-
happens to coincide with your beliefs, then that would make you a far leftist, right?
Yeah, but
So what's a far left belief?
I just said a far left belief is like the idea that we're too separate and that also the people.
What?
No, that's a belief.
The far right could
against them,
believe
though.
that. Like, what does
Like,
that
yeah,
do with
Yeah,
an
but
actual
they're both
belief of the
polar
far left?
opposites.
Yes. So
Exactly.
so both of them
So-
think they can't get along. Great. What is an actual far left belief?
I guess a far left belief would be like, oh, you used my wrong pronouns, and then they go off on you. Or
Do you think
know,
people should use the correct pronouns?
It depends on how close you are with the person. If you're going to see them all the time, then yes.
That's
Sounds
make you
far
woke.
left then, right?
Yeah, then you're woke. There you go. Got him. That's it. then you're woke.
That's what the
far
left.
left.
That's a far left
Definitely
viewpoint.
far left.
Why is that a far left?
That's
And
just-
what's wrong with that?
It's nothing wrong with
Whether
it.
there's
It's
something
nothing
wrong with it or
but
not,
that's
we're
what
just
the
trying to
far-
figure out the
far
viewpoint
left
system.
believes
I
that
feel
you.
like that's just a left belief.
We don't like to say pronouns.
Well, then what does a far left believe?
Far left belief is the people that literally are like, you don't respect me, you don't respect my pronouns, you need to respect me just because I'm trans, like I deserve all these things.
Don't
just
you think
because
people
I'm
should
trans.
respect people just because they're trans?
I think people should respect people, period.
But what about
so
trans?
that would entail then that you think that people should be respected just because they're trans.
Not just because they're trans, but because they're a human being. Yeah.
That's a left.
Yeah,
far
but
left
also-
belief.
How is that a far left? I feel like that's just a normal
That's
person
just-
Far right do
belief.
not believe in respecting
I believe it
others.
too, but that is what a far
What
left
did you
like
say?
today. That is stereotypical.
No, that means lady, you touching your hair. You just wanna. You're lefty already. I can tell you are lefty. You're just trying to just compromise that. You're trying to play the good guy here. No, we're not here for that, lady. We're trying to make sure that we can define each side, and you're just saying that comment just to deviate the conversation. She's a lefty. I would just even go that. I would just go like, your hair is red and green. That's all I need to know.
Typically a far left belief.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Like,
differentiate.
the fact that
Yeah.
you even like agree with that stuff and like
So it's
get
not
into
e-
it, that's a far
yeah,
left.
it's not even
I
a trick.
don't agree with the people that rage out. You know
that's
what I'm talking
wokeism.
about?
That's like a social justice warrior or something.
like,
but we're talking about far left.
I don't agree with the people
Yeah,
that freaking.
I get it. I get that
like-
you don't like the fact that there's people yell and scream and rage out. I'm not even asking
Yeah.
about that. What I'm asking about is there's a belief of a far leftist, and the belief itself, not the spurging out about the belief, but the belief itself that
Yeah.
you disagree with is this thing.
that people are entitled to more than just because they're part of the LGBT community. I don't agree with that.
What far leftist thinks that you're entitled
I've
to more
met
than?
a lot.
What does that mean?
It means that they think that they are better than everybody else and they are more deserving of opportunities and they should be given a job just because they're trans. And
Okay.
She's
you know,
right.
Okay.
Okay, now
Yeah, there are people like
Sure,
that.
got it.
And that's what I would think is woke.
So
people
that's
that are that extreme.
yeah. So there's one.
with it.
So there's one thing.
not
Give me
wokeism,
another thing.
Why? You just asked me for the one thing.
Yeah. Now I'm
I
asking you
don't
for
agree
another
with
thing.
that. Okay. I don't know. I just don't like how intense people are on either side.
Okay.
Okay,
Is
yeah,
that
just
fair?
leave it there. Just leave it there.
Cool.
Yep.
It doesn't really tell me much, but
Yeah. Just leave it there. Just leave it there. Now she's being careful. She got owned, so now she's being careful, which is smart move, guys. You don't want to be crazy. You want to appear in these TikTok highlight just going crazy. I think that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, like if you were like, Andrew, what are a bunch of far right beliefs? I'd be like this and this and this and this and this and this and that. You know what I mean?
What are some far left beliefs?
Oh,
Right.
far leftist beliefs
Yeah.
would be things like socialism, universalization of healthcare, the idea of probably gun control, multiple stigmas against the idea that we need to have a nuclear family. There's like the list goes
Yeah, just keep
on
going.
and on and
Nuclear
on.
family?
Yeah.
But
As-
for
He meant to say that we don't need.
that
No,
we
I
don't
said
need
a
a nuclear-
no.
That we
I
do?
no.
No.
Listen, I didn't stutter. I said that we need a stigma against the idea we need a nuclear family.
That's why a lot of Marxists
Okay.
were. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but the Black Lives Matter website. That's why they have a stigma about the traditional nuclear family. They wanted to have kids with a man at the house, and supposedly the village was going to take care of them, kind of thing. So that's another stigma having.
There was no study.
go against the
I
traditional
was
nuclear family.
completely 100% correct. Stand behind what I just said. But those would be like instances of, and I could keep going. Like I could keep going on far left ideals, or if you want far right ideals. And so I could tell you exactly where I differentiate between these ideals. Right. So that's all I'm asking you. It's not a trick
Yeah.
question. I'm just saying if you say I'm not on the left, I'm not a far leftist. And the reason is because I don't believe in this thing the far left believes in. That's all I'm asking.
Okay, well, I could give you a bunch of reasons as to why I'm not far right. I do lean more towards the left. I just don't.
Yeah, but what differentiates you from a far leftist? Like, I know I'm a right-wing nutcase. Like, I know I'm on the furthest right.
Yeah.
You can't get more right. But
No. I'm more right winger than you, bro. I don't think I'm way. I'm way at the end. So you grab baseball, you throw it over there, like I'll be so far away you can't even look at me. You can't even see the ball just going that far away. That's how far I am. But I'm not. I don't think a lot of people trying to confuse the Nazi. Supposedly that's a right wing movement. It was not, guys. So don't confuse me here. I'm an American constitutionalist. But with that comes a lot of right wing ideologies. And I can go for it. Try, man. Maybe Andre and I, we are agreeing on a lot of stuff.
What is that like? Ultimately, I can say that, and I could give you the differentiate between me and like centrists and leftists and far leftists and this type of thing. So what
I'm gonna be
differentiates
real with
you from the far left?
I just have met a lot of people that are super intense with like, oh, I'm better than everybody else because I'm left and because I'm this and because I'm that. I don't agree with that. But I don't actually know a lot of the super far left beliefs. I just know that I follow
Because they sound
more
like
on-
your beliefs to me.
There we
I'm
go.
not
Yep.
gonna lie, they do.
I agree more with the left than I do the right. That's all that I'll.
Oh, so you're a Wookiee. You're a Wookiee, woke. That's what you are. Let me know what you guys think. I will see you in the next one.